Hey, what's up guys, my name is Assassin and welcome back to another episode of Dirty Bomb. So today I want to go and talk about team play, because I feel like there's a big lack of teamwork in this game, which is really a shame because Dirty Bomb is all about teamwork. I, like many players, think it's really annoying when you have to carry your team to victory if your teammates aren't doing anything whatsoever. In the background you can see some gameplay, perfect example of it. I planted all bombs, I did all of the objectives, and the teammates didn't really do anything. And I know people say, well, go play a level 10 server, minimum level 10 servers, but to be honest, those are pretty hard to find actually, and most of the time you have like absolute ridiculous tryhards, which isn't fun either, and I think it should be a little bit of a middle ground in between. So what is the main thing? Well, most people don't really play the objective because, to be honest, you don't really get rewarded for it, and I think that's a big problem. Yes, if you plant a bomb and it goes off, you get I believe 1000 XP, which is quite a lot, but then again, XP doesn't really mean anything because it only increases your level, which then doesn't really reward you. Well, it rewards you with one case, and it takes almost a week to level up from 19 to 20, for example. And in that week time you get maybe 20 cases, so that one extra case isn't really worth it. In my opinion, this should do something to incentivize the team play. A good example for this would be to make the winning team get extra money or extra credits, if you will. Also, extra XP could be a nice thing, just because, like I said, it doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't hurt the game that much, because people still will buy cases and elite cases, because with the extra XP you can't really do that much, but it still would be nice for people that like to level up really high and show off the level. I think another great idea would be to have, for every 5 wins, you get an extra case just as a bonus, so you have like an in-game meter. It says how many wins you need in order to get the next case. This would mean that people really want to focus winning games, because then they get extra cases. I believe that you would only get a point if you completed a whole match, so from start to finish, because otherwise people could just join late games and get a free point, which would ruin the game. You get a lot of AFKers just kind of waiting. You know, it's almost a 50-50 chance of winning, so I believe you need to be in the entire game, and you also have to be active, and they could do this by measuring, I don't know, how much you have moved. And that's also another thing. I think that there should be like a inactivity auto kick, because if you are away for like 2 minutes, I mean, that's pretty much the maximum. Sure, you can go to the bathroom for a minute or two, but I feel like if you're longer AFK, just not moving whatsoever, you should be automatically kicked, because a lot of the times when your team does do a vote kick, there's always 1 or 2 person that votes no or that don't vote, and then the person that you are voting for doesn't get kicked. Another thing I think, and I've said this many times before, is I want to see a reward for the better play. So the more XP you have, the more kills you have, the more objectives you play, the more credits you get. And this could just be like a 1.1 like bonus multiplier for your credits, or like I said before, is your amount of XP you gained in a match and then the root of that. So that would be quite fair, I believe. For execution, I would love to see like an MVP, either a bonus or stars like CSGO. For the people who don't know that, if you are in CSGO, if you are the MVP, you get a star. These do like count up, and you can see them in your stats page. So yeah, if you have some more ideas how they could improve the teamwork, incentivize people to play the objective and actually do play the game right to win, please leave a comment down below. In other news, they just released the PTS, which in most games is a public test server. Unfortunately, at Dirty Bomb it is a private test server. Still, I think this is really good, and it's well overdue, because to be honest, we really needed this like a half a year ago. I still think it's amazing. Unfortunately, like I said, it's private, so only people that got like an invitation can play. Also, there is like a ban, so you can't post anything about what's on the test server. So you can't post new maps, you can't say anything about it, which kind of sucks, but it's also nice, because then there's still that element of surprise. I also think the PTS will prevent stuff like the Phantom OP-ness when he came first out like half a year ago. Phantom was OP as hell, especially his katana. That was just bullshit. If there was a PTS back then, I think that could have been prevented. So then the final thing is the new free rotation, which of course includes Fletcher, Thunder and Ardy. And to be honest, I am kind of disappointed because we are going to see a EMP spam like there is no tomorrow. This is just absolutely insane. The idea that someone had, I will try to find the screenshots if I can. He said that every single person should have like an individual free rotation, and I 100% agree with him. But unfortunately, I don't really think that Splash Damage will do this, just because they can't announce it. Like it's just, you know, now we have like the free rotation, they can make an image and say some things about it because it's the same for everybody, but then they can't. And to be honest, I think it's maybe too much work and it's not really worth it for them, because honestly it doesn't really mean that much to them, I think. Why doesn't it mean that much to them? Because I think that with the free rotation they can kind of experiment and see what mercs are really popular and what aren't that much popular. I know they have like in-game stats of pretty much everything and they can see exactly what gun gets used most and which mercs are really popular, but with the free rotation as it is currently, they can like stimulate certain playstyles a little bit better than if the free rotation was just random for everybody. So and then the final thing is that I will be posting a little bit less videos because I have exams in 2 weeks and I'm quite busy with that, so please be aware of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, please leave a like if you liked, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.
Objective destroyed. Good work. Mission failed. Bloody rubbish you lot are.